One of the more rewarding aspects of conducting the First World War workshops and the Living Legacy roadshows that we can invite some people back to tell their stories here in the Ulster Museum.
Well, my father enlisted in the First World War after a little row, I suppose you may say, with a sister, one of his sisters, and then a little fit of temper. He went down to the recruitment office and signed up to do service in the army. He ended up in the Somme.
So my father was living with his grandmother, and that was how then he joined the army when forged his age to get away. He was 15, he forged his age at 16, and then he was sent to France, and when they found out that he was under 16, he was sent to Salonika, so he was there all during the war, and he didn't tell us much about it, just different, you know. And he was in the horse regiment, so the horses had to be groomed every morning before they done anything else, and they had to be fed and everything like that.
He just told us all about the very harsh conditions in the trenches, and the icy water lying at the bottom of the trenches, and 4 to 5 inches deep, and the conditions were really dreadful, and many of the soldiers took what they called sort of foot rot. He was in the trenches when the Germans started to explode the mustard shells around the British lines, and he, along with many others, was gassed in the trenches. He suffered a lot from the gas and was pulled out of the front line, and then some months later he was invalided out of the army. It was mainly his stomach. He suffered greatly from stomach trouble for quite a number of years after that. He just told us about the friends around him getting shot, and the conditions they had to endure, and then he had to, when there was a lull in the fighting, he had to go out into what they called no man's land and retrieve first those who were injured, lying there injured, and stretcher them back to the behind the lines for treatment at the field hospital, and then recover after that the bodies of those who unfortunately had been killed.
Whenever he was taken from France and sent to Salonika, the lace was eaten by, the ants ate all the lace off their uniforms, and that's how they got rid of the lace. He told us that. It wasn't, he could have told us more, but no, when you're a wee girl, you're not so much interested in things. You never think he asked him questions, you know, and he would have told you all these things, and you never thought of, you just listened to him, but I remember everything he told me.
Margaret, what would you ask him now, if you could ask him something about the war? What would you ask?
I've no idea. I don't know. You should ask him maybe more personal questions, and you know what, I don't know, I've no idea. He never wanted to talk about it, maybe that was why I didn't encourage you to ask questions, so that could have been part of it. But then when he came back, there was no jobs, was he saying, because he was away the whole, you know, never got a trade or anything, so he found it hard to get jobs when he came back.
He spoke about the different, he always remembered the other, Vimy Ridge, Passchendaele, Namur, all large battles during the First World War, and he spoke about those, how bad they were too. But it really just told us it was a terrible war, and I suppose, I think he was glad that he actually survived.
I'm sure a lot of his friends did not survive.
Yes, a big lot didn't. A big lot didn't.